Hey, Betty, looks like you're on the wrong side of the river.
Some movies you watch for its cinematic brilliance. Other movies you simply watch because it is more fun than anything else you're going to do that night. This is both.
Both of those
Yeah, you thought I was going to say the latter, right? No, it's both. We are about to watch The Mummy, starring Brinna, Fraser, and Rachel Weisz, and directed by Stephen Sommers. Welcome to Shot for Shot, the drinking game where we raise a glass to our favorite movies of all time. My name is Brinna. Drinking with me tonight, and always, is my co-host Grant.
Hello, everyone.
Are you excited about tonight's movie?
This is how I go to work.
Explorer, adventurer, gunfighter, treasure hunter.
What I have on LinkedIn.
I am a librarian.
Here, let me get these lined up for you.
Okay.
Since you seem to miss sometimes.
Shut up.
Q is always a good time.
First question. For
yeah.
children. Anak Sunamu.
Ankh?
This is how it's spelled.
Anak Sunamun.
Yay!
He pointed at me. You're just already seeing 3 of them. One shot? CGI.
Is the Sphinx not built yet? Because they're building it right now. Is it the pyramids aren't built yet? I do know something interesting about this opening. In the original script that Stephen Sommers wrote, the opening narration was actually Imhotep. But then, right before they were shooting, Stephen Sommers realized that Imhotep doesn't speak English. He didn't want to have to subtitle the entire narration, so last minute, he decided to have Odette Fair's character
That was a smart move.
do the narration. It's too bad. Oh! We couldn't get our. We couldn't. Do you think that whoever was in charge of the Magi made a huge mistake doing the Hamdai, the curse on Imhotep? No,
They did not make a mistake.
Yes, they did.
No, one reason and one reason only.
All right.
Job security. What are they gonna do if they don't have something to protect?
I always thought, wow, you get to kill this guy like kind of creatively for 1 second, and then for the rest of eternity, you have to stare at this corpse to make sure he doesn't rise up and end the world?
No, because probably the sons of Magi's become Magi's,
Yeah.
and they all have to do it.
So you think this was totally purposeful?
Of course. Cheers. What is it? Shot in the sand?
Man, really? You're testing us on our European history?
That's right. I'm a studied military man myself.
That's true, so it'll really be embarrassing when you get this wrong.
Ooh. The French Foreign Legion. You copied.
No,
You
I didn't.
cheated.
French army made of non-French people. That shot of Evie in the library, when she's on top of the ladder, that is a dude. There.
I don't believe you. I think she did it all herself.
They did have to get this shot all in one take because it would take an entire day to reset.
The Grips love that.
It's the kind of stuff that makes like cinematographers sweat. You have to call it that?
You kissed her and you kissed her good. Yeah.
It's Brinna and Fraser. If it was that warden guy, it would totally be sexual assault.
You're making the argument for sexism, right?
No, I'm just making the argument for Brendan Fraser.
We're not going to get into that, all right? Let's just...
So is it,
Cut
or
that out. Is it?
is
What?
it? Is it sexual assault?
No.
Is it Brendan
She
Fraser?
liked it and she enjoyed it.
Grant is cancelled.
If that's the case, Casablanca just better be canceled. Is it in the movie or is this something that I had to have read the jacket?
Okay, I think I know this. Carnahan.
How did you know that?
The curator whom you were talking about later.
You cheated.
No, later out he goes, Miss Carnahan.
Miss Carnahan. Gentlemen.
That's their last name. By the way, Brendan Fraser almost died shooting this scene.
You can see it's more on his chin than it is his Adam's apple, which
Yeah.
is what actually closes the earwig.
Oh, he's
Not
ready.
very, okay? Not very at all. Technically, they didn't mummify somebody correctly in the beginning of this because they didn't actually mummify somebody dead, they mummified them alive.
So you're saying that they never mummified people alive?
No, they wouldn't.
They wouldn't. I think you're right. It was never used as a punishment.
What was that? Can we get that again for the
No,
camera?
never again. Never, ever again.
Can we make sure that we put that like on loop?
I think you're right. I think you're right. I think you're right. Right. I don't think they ever mummified people alive, and I don't think it was ever used as a punishment.
You always had
perfect
more
part.
brains than balls.
Cheers.
You always did have more balls than brains.
I
He's
also
still
just
doing that
realized that I
thing.
got that quote backwards. Curse you, fourth shot.
Yeah, it's you've always had more balls than brains.
I know.
That would be a compliment. Otherwise, would that be a compliment?
No,
No, still not a compliment.
that would actually be way worse.
You want equal parts brains and balls?
No, you want more balls than brains. Let's take a poll. All the dudes, more balls than brains, please. That's easy. I like how to grab it like it's a race. I'm gonna do it sideways because it's gotta be big.
My pen's running out of ink.
It's a personal problem. Ready? Ha! I'm right, you're wrong.
But according to the closed captions on the Mummy DVD, every time he's muttering to himself, it says muttering in Hungarian. Why would he speak Hungarian if he's Russian?
They've proven that he's spoken like 30 languages by the necklace. He spoke every single language there was. He was speaking Chinese at one point. He doesn't look Chinese.
It's actually not bad Chinese.
For me, it was middle school, I think. And I remember watching it like on repeat for like 2 days straight while I was on a camping trip with a buddy. And this was just our favorite movie for probably like 2 years. One of our favorite lines we'd like watch over and over was that when Jonathan smacks the jailer and he goes, "Oh, there's no more goat soup."
Oh, it's no more goat soup.
I love that part.
When this movie came out, I developed a huge crush on Brendan Fraser.
Every damn day.
So I went to my school library and I printed out a bunch of pictures of him. And I wanted to put him up in my room, but my mom was never gonna allow that. So I put him in the one place that she would never see, behind my door. She never stayed in the room with the door closed. I had a whole collage of Brendan Fraser behind my door. There were like 35 pictures, and she never saw any of them.
I also had pictures of Brendan Fraser.
Oh, Connor! It looks to me like I got
Oh, the horses! Hey, Daddy, it looks like you're on the wrong side of the river. Cheers, buddy.
Oh.
Pistole! Wrong movie. Major character's name. Not said on screen. Okay.
Are we
I am a little bit right now. I'm a little perplexed because you said it's not said until the second movie.
Yeah.
So they're in both. You know, his name, his acting name, his stage name, his height, weight, everything.
Ardith Bay.
I think that's this guy, the Magi guy. The Magi guy, is that it?
Ardith Bay.
Ardith Bay. I'll remember that.
The hottest character in both of these movies.
My sister would not disagree.
I don't think this is dry erase.
Oh, God.
Let's see it. Show me.
Wow. I mean, if the Mummy was a comic, I'm not saying mine's much better,
I was
but
gonna
he looks
say,
more like the
yours is-
Jeepers Creepers dude than a face in the sand.
Have you ever seen the frame where his penis flops out?
Nope, because I'm
Look
not
at it.
looking for it.
Look at it.
I don't want
right
to look
there.
at
I just saw it. You see the tip. You see the tip. It's right there.
You got way too excited about that.
Oh.
These shots are still.
Juicy.
I used this opportunity to lodge my protest. Blumhouse is making a new Mummy movie, and my point is you should never recast the Mummy. So my recast of the Mummy is get the original cast back.
I agree. This one's good as it is. But if we were going to recast today, I've got Rick as Joe Carey, Joseph Quinn for Jonathan. Evie would be the only British actress I know is Emma Watson.
That's actually a really good choice. She would do a very fun take on Evie because she plays a lot of bookish characters who are actually hot.
And then my sadistic comedic twist on Imhotep would be Jason Statham.
Oh, that is so is.
Could you imagine?
Oh, yes.
Oi, I'm gonna rip your guts out because you took one of my jaws.
So if I have to pick one, I'm gonna go with the one that I quote a lot. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, what's a place like me doing and a girl like this?
I mean, there's too many good ones, like Toothmosis, what are you doing here?
I actually also always like the line that Benny has at the very beginning where he goes, oh, your strength gives me strength.
No, my favorite Benny quote is when the plane crashes. He's like, the effects with the sand splash and the explosions.
Really?
Bastards.
Bastards.
So that, and then of course the wrong side of the river one.
Can we take the shot? Because it's turned from being the roar shot into the hot Majai guy on the screenshot.
So you make this hot.
Brinna wins.
Cut that out.
The only mummy-themed pickup line I could think of is Rick's pickup line, which apparently is sexual assault, so I can't do it.
I also want to apologize for this one beforehand. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Did you pick up one of the canopic jars? Because I'm about to suck you dry.
Wouldn't that work better if you were a girl?
Yes, it would.
Doesn't work as well.
Right, it doesn't. It's pretty aggressive, but I don't know how else to say it.
Hey, big boy.
Yes.
Fuck.
Okay.
Never mind. Go away. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Imhotep.
Stole mine.
Imhotep.
And that's not how that works. It's knock, knock.
Who's there?
Fair.
Fair who?
No, Pharaoh.
What is it? I don't think there's a single Mummy fan who doesn't know this answer. Ready? Glenn Levitt, 12 years old. 25 years old?
I thought it was 25.
Glenn Levitt, 12 years old.
That's enough. Holy crap. Okay, hey. You're handling it really well. What shot is this? Imhotep. Imhotep.
Because he had relations with the Pharaoh's
mistress.
lady.
And also, they murdered the pharaoh. And then he tried to like resurrect Anaxunamu. I don't know if that's also forbidden, but like all of that stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, see?
Not right now, it isn't.
Patience is a virtue.
Jonathan or Benny? Oh, that's easy.
I'm gonna say Jonathan because Benny can't fight for shit. What did you say?
I said Jonathan.
No, I want to see what you wrote.
The reasoning is because he's had English boarding school training. Okay?
That just means he's a good shot.
No, he got teased for wearing the shorts with the tie, with the button-up short sleeve shirt. Like, you had to fight. The sand wall shot.
Face sand. Sand face.
I get it, the Magi's never flown before, but he never got that shit-eating grin off his face. The whole time this is going on, he's just sitting there on the side like... Oh yeah, I did have something to say about this. Talk about unwanted sexual acts. He didn't ask for this.
Oh, you're right. She actually.
Yeah, but
she
nobody says anything about that because why? She's a woman.
Grant is super cancelled.
Look what I got.
Oh, we should write this down.
Study the first.
You got it?
Yeah, mittens.
Cleo.
Every damn day.
My answer is very short and simple, and I feel like it's effective.
Okay, go.
It's okay to be cheesy. It's okay to be like lighthearted in an action movie.
You know what? I wish this would have more impact on modern day action movies because they don't make movies like this anymore.
You kind of see it nowadays in some films. Some guys get it. Like the original Guardians of the Galaxy was a bit of everything. It's like you can be comedic while going through some.
But it never forgets to have fun and it never forgets to entertain.
He's mortal.
He's mortal.
That
Death
face just...
is only the beginning. Ah, Imhotep, you were too good for this world.
This movie is perfect. It doesn't need to change one bit. It never needs to be remade.
You're right. This is a perfect movie. And it's one of those movies that you watch because it's just so much fun. Nobody can watch this movie and have a bad time or not be entertained. And that's why it's perfect. And also, it's so romantic. I super ship Rick and Evie, and I still do.
The replay value is
Really high.
infinite. You can just watch this over and over and never get old of this. Good
night,
night, everybody.
Wow.
I think it was better in the second one.
Well, we will watch that sometime.
Good God, can you drink it instead of spit it on me? Oh my
Shit.
gosh.
Did I spit it on you?
Ew.
No, I must have splashed it out of my glass. I
Yeah,
didn't
of
spit
course,
it.
you didn't want to drink it. Oh, I don't know. I was watching the movie and I just felt it and I heard the, and I thought it was
I think
you.
this is why it's gonna have to be called in playback.